Virgo, how you doing? So, shout again out to the one and only Wallace and Gromit. How you doing? So, I thought I would do one more. Sorry, Siri's gone ballistic. What, you going ballistic over, Siri? Hi, Siri, one more story. Siri, mistake. What are you going ballistic over what, bruv? Sorry. So your phone might be going off, or you might be trying to... What would that mean? It might mean that you're trying to talk to, you feel like you're talking to someone that is like a computer, maybe, or someone's trying to copy what you say. Copy what you say, maybe, for some. Or they're watching what you're saying. Could be watching what you're saying. Or listening, listening to what you're saying. For some, they're actually listening to what you're saying. Or they're watching what you're saying or what you're doing. I don't know. But that's Siri for you, right? That's serious. That's serious. That's serious. Listen, bruv, that's serious. Sorry. That's what I'm picking up. God, you can channel through anything. Hey, listen, give me a plate and I'll channel through a plate. But Siri is saying, oh, what, bruv? I'm ready to listen to what you're saying, but you're not making sense, is some of you. Or they're actually just listening to what you're saying, but it's not really making sense, or you're just thinking, fuck that, it's just they don't, this connection doesn't even make sense between me and this person, because when I ring them, it's an automated answering machine that just gives me the same. So some kind of communication may be blocked, is what I'm picking up. It might be blocked, and you might be thinking, well, you know, I ring out to them and all I get is their answer phone. It's just like a one-way system. It's like trying to talk to a fucking Siri. But it's serious. There's some kind of serious dramatic thing going on, Virgo. So shall we keep... No, let's... Siri, stay. No more. It didn't answer. You see, I said it and it didn't answer. So someone's not answering a call or something. Don't know, but we'll stop with the channeling. And we'll stop with the messing about, Virgo. So let's see. So this is your twin versus twin, your spiritual connection, your soulmate, or the twin flame from outer space from Mars. Okay? So Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. So twin versus twin, soulmate connection. Show me Virgo for August. Virgo for August. Oh, dear. Dear. Come on. So you've obviously made a decision that this fucking... heartache is just, it's overbearing on someone's heart, but it's not our heart, it's our head. These are all parts of growth through the head, things that have been done and said. So things that have been done and said is like, fuck it, it's over, it's done. It's like my head is now pounding, my heart is pretty much just broken and I just can't take any more. But our heart's never broken unless you're suffering from that much stress that you do have a heart condition, because that is possible. Some people could have a heart condition. If you don't have a heart condition, it's like heart to heart. Okay, so that is a British television show as well, Heart to Heart. I forget what that was for. That was a dynamic duo, I think, Heart to Heart. Someone used to drive a car, Magnus Magnusson or something. I think drove a car called Heart to Heart. But anyway, you might want a heart to heart discussion, but you've thought about it and you thought, you know what, this heart-to-heart discussion led to a complete and utter fucking argument before. It led to an array where just I probably, because it's the leading card, you put me into third party. Now, we're going through that, obviously, because a lot of people watch because there could be interference of static. But this is a leading card of 3. Okay, so 3 is a magic number, so hopefully there's no magic involved. Okay, because then you get into a Cartman drama triangle. And it goes from one to another, to another, to another, to another. And then it goes out into your family, it goes out into society, and that's what you manifest back into your life. You know, it's because you're thinking of negative and not positive. There's a positive and negative connection to everything. So you've got to have a good relationship with whatever it is that you want and need in your life. Because if you want too much, you end up getting something that's needing of attention that could be from like a 2 of Swords energy where it's... no, it's not that. It's not that. They're through this decision that someone's made here, they've actually made a decision that this heartache or this mind control is what I'm picking up, obviously through the 3 of Swords, is overbearing. It's overbearing on one's health for a start. Your health would deplete through the amount of overanalyzing the situation over and over again, where obviously you would form that much tension that your body would be tense, and if your body's tense, then you live out of the present tense and you're not living presently, so it stops your manifesting program. Because in order to really manifest true reality of forward movement, you have to manifest things from a present tense. So you have to be grateful for what you have to get more, because you have to be grateful, because you have to manifest things in the present tense like you already have it. You already have it. So there you go, you have it. What you have here is probably serious mind control, because that can still relate to a 5, because it's all swords. This can be manipulation, it can be just simple heartache, but whatever in this card is simple, nothing. So if someone did come back from retrograde, which a lot of people did, 3 is the magic number, you know, is what I'm picking up. But I'm also still really picking up on this red, as in the devil in the red dress, and you had that song so many times and it was on the discussion board. So you might be relating to a Capricorn energy, maybe, okay, or maybe a Libra energy or a Pisces energy. The 2 of Swords of where you've come from are obviously things that are been disclosed now through that energy, that there could have been a third party for some people, because we're still going on to cross-matching of Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, okay? But it could be a Pisces energy, it could be an air sign energy with Pisces transits. If not, it's the High Priestess that held secrets about something that could have been revealed through that, and now it's been revealed regardless of the sign, is the fact that this is an extremely painful situation, because it's the leading card. It leads, let's see, leads, sorry, leads, sorry, it leads, someone could be from Leeds, right? Let's see, so, show me the other person, show me the other person. Show me the other person for Virgo. Thank you. So, sorry, but I've got to turn this fan off because the air blows. The air blows. The air blows. So this is standing up for your right. So for your motherhood, you know, for your childhood, for your children, you know. So if this is, you've got 3 and 3. 3 and 3. This is going to be a very complicated reading for me. Okay, so this is looking after one's health. This is nurturing this person. The strawberries. I'm picking up on strawberry fields. Strawberry fields. Strawberry festival is what I picked up. You could have met someone at strawberry festival, or a festival, or a feast of friends. Feast of friends. I prefer a feast of friends to a giant family. So this person could have 1, a giant family, or 2, they do have a family, or it could be to do with 1, a pregnancy, or it could be to do with where you are now turning your back on this energy completely, and you are now obviously looking after your health and your well-being and your children and your family, okay, and your well-being in general. Standing in your power, feminine, masculine, don't worry about, because we're going to go into actual energy. The actual energy that's portrayed from an empress is that you can't betray an empress. An empress would stand up for her right regardless, and she would stand up for her children, and she would stand up for the belief of, because she would be someone that also works in the public field, but you would also work for the public no matter what. So everyone that says, see, what you work as an independent contractor or an independent person, you still work for somebody because you work for the government. So you could work for the government, obviously, okay? But you might work in the beauty field is what I'm picking up. If you work, you might work in a beauty parlor or something to do with prosthetics, because this would be someone of prosthetics. So you would be a very attractive woman or man even, but you would probably work 1 in the public field or for prosthetics. You would have good prospects, put it that way. Someone has good prospects of their future now, because I feel like this energy is a separating energy where now someone feels bright for their future because they have good prospects. So a job, or if it's just a job, forget the person, it's the job of a prospect would be, so you might have prospects in in beauty. So obviously someone that has beauty maybe would obviously, if it's a woman, they would like prosthetics. They would like things that shine and are very brightful and colourful. They would like a brightful and colourful energy, you know, appearance. But you've got 2 3s, you see. So let's see. So the 3 of Swords. You see, she would stand up for a right. That's for some people could be very religious. This could relate to any religion. But if it was a serious religion, it would be a religion that is sacred, because this is a sacred card, because it also relates to me as Venus. So it would relate to sacred. Now sacred would also mean sanctuary to me. So sanctuary would mean family and prosthetics and like really looking after themselves, or I would be like crystal healers or healers maybe. In its very good vibration, this person would really look after themselves. In controlling energy, they would do it to the max, you know, because they wouldn't open up, because it could also be a Taurian energy that would be stubborn. But if not, it's because no one goes to the Empress. The Empress goes to someone. Okay, so you've got cross-matched energy. Let's see more, but we'll see as we go along. But what's the 3 of, because people would desire for an Empress, but an Empress would have to be, she would have to be willing, wanting love. You can want love, but you could be prepared not to open it up, because you've got 2 3s, you see. But you would have to be very open as an Empress in order for someone to approach you, you know, because an Empress could be very standoffish, but she might also, where people, if she's an extremely attractive woman or man, someone might not approach them, you know. So that's why an Empress might learn through lessons of just society and belief in life that nowadays, you know, women do also approach men, or you know. But I'm really picking this up as a woman, because someone might fear through this, what's happened here now, that someone doesn't want a connection and they're unapproachable, is what I'm really kind of picking up. Someone feels like someone's unapproachable. But we will see, because there's a 3, is what I heard. We will see, because there's a 3. I'm really picking up that there's still, for some people, some kind of underlying connection that someone still either has with somebody, or they're still trying to get over. But for some people, the Empress can get over things quite quickly. It depends on how much she's been through. If she's been through a lot, she's very wise and full of wisdom, and would not participate in a third-party relationship. So that might be why this Empress now has decided to take her own path, because she would take her own path regardless. When the Empress has had enough, she's had enough, and she's had enough, and believe you me, an Empress would have had enough. She would probably go back at some point, or did, but she's now standing in her own right now because of this third party. So I feel for some people the energy's changed. What's the 3 of Swords for? The 3 of Swords, which could now be breaking this person down into an emotional breakdown, but it would be through their head, through analysing things way too much now. That because this Empress has decided, because she makes the decisions, so it can also relate to court and family court, or, you know, family courts is what I'm picking up. Because it's like a court card, but it's not. It's above and beyond. So that's why I kind of pick up on that energy of like unapproachable, through this energy of like just don't even fucking bother. But you've also got like the court system, where it would be counselling or something. But I really pick it up as like really caring and looking after one's health now altogether. but would generally be a mother or a good provider. The Empress would be a very good provider. She would run her own clock. She would be like Lady Diana. You know, she would be very approachable, but she would make the decision like Lady Diana did. You know, she did many things where she worked for charity organisations, and she was a very genuinely caring person, and she was very approachable because she cared about people. You know. So let's see about the Three of Swords. Why is it Three of Swords here? So you've now put this person in a daze where they're now waiting. You go from 3 to a 2. This person now is more wandering. I feel that this person's now lost, but I think that they're also waiting on someone else. I think that there's still an energy around here where obviously someone is now obviously could have found their newborn freedom, the newborn freedom. If not, this person is contemplating and wandering is what I'm picking up. Now, they might have a wandering eye, or they might be wandering aimlessly, aiming. They've got an aim in life. They've got a goal and a destination that they want to reach, but they're aiming for something on a global scale for some people. But opportunities in life can be missed. Because it can be like, well, I miss you now, but well, it's too late. You've fucking put me back in this drama triangle again. Scapegoat, victim, aggressor. Scapegoat, victim, aggressor. Victim blames the aggressor blames the scapegoat gets that wound up, he becomes the aggressor, and it passes it on to the victim. Then we play victimhood, we do that as souls, okay, and we wonder why, and then it goes around and around and around, and all these energies connect to everybody, and that's generally karma, how it works. It gets pushed out into society, and we blame everybody, you know, and we get aggressive with other people, and then we don't, and then we calm down. And then our energy levels go up and down, you know, up and down. So the Empress, why is the Empress here? Because that's why they come back, you see, for a review of your self-worth and growth and love and respect that you would have for yourself to not settle. As part of the ego, you see, the ego keeps the pride alive. Because woman and man ego is pretty much the same, but it's also very different within different genders and different people. That's why not everybody's the same. Some people, they can literally have respect for themselves to say, well, that's fine, you know, that's fine. I'll literally just go my own way. But then some people don't like it because they can't control that energy, because they need more, they want more, you know. So it's much easier to be able to bow your head down low in order to walk away with your head held high. Once you've walked away, you can go into society and just think, well, you know, I took that chance, I made that kind of decision, I was in that, but I can't blame the other person because I was literally in it. So this is me, this is what happened, that's that, and it's now done. You know, you can do that. But then some people, they can form a reliance of hating upon one's energy because they hate themselves. Some people, you know. So they can then, that's sorry, but I'm talking. But that's then, you know, pretty much what can happen with society, that everybody kind of blames the other person. That's how you form a third-party drama triangle. Is because when you're in those, you can hate if they are with someone else. One person can hate the other person that they don't even really know. And that's why some people say, but your children, so, well, it's obviously the parents of why their children are like this. But children, depending on their age or whatever, they still have their own mind, so they make their own decision and they done it themselves. That's why you do it to yourselves. It could relate to a Libra energy. But we do it to ourselves. That's why we have just. That's why it's fair and just. You do it to yourself. You make the decision yourself and you do it. So you can never blame a parent or another person for doing it. So, you know, but society is what I'm saying, blames other people because people talk. What's the Empress for? Empress. So you've got the Four of Wands, looking after one's health under the home. You've got going out. I'm coming out tonight. But you do have 3, and 3 here as a reflection of something that might be. So it's either two things. It might be now that this person could still have a little bit of. It's either one, that I have more self-worth now, that I look after my own self and I will go out and I will naturally enjoy myself. Okay? For some people, we've got a few stories coming out here, but for some people, if you're doing this on purpose to get back at this energy, okay, because this Empress can be someone that's desirable, okay, very desirable. Now, if you are desirable and you don't have this person in your energy and you are naturally seeking Susan, but naturally doing that, that's individual choice. But if you do this to get back at this energy, it winds this energy up, you know, and if you do that on purpose, that's why it always comes back around for you as a review, you know, because you can never run from karma, you know. That's why things come back through retrograde, because it depends on what you're manifesting, of what you're thinking and actually really feeling, and what your true intentions are. You see, if you can get attention in the right manner, that's good, and that's how you will attract someone with good intentions, okay? But if it's not, and it's projected through getting that, because to get back, what gets back gets you back, you see? It's really, sorry, but I'm channeling, so it gets you back. You've got 3, 3, and 3. 3 is the magic number, and that is also, for some, witchcraft. That's witchcraft. That is witchcraft. So, I'm not going to go into, I was going to do a live video on that. You do not, because you sell your soul to the devil. So you run from the devil, right? But the devil will fucking track you down. See? Will track you, will track your distance, will track you down. So energy-wise, you will run from the devil, but the devil will catch you, because you can't run from karma, and you can't pull someone falsely from a timeline, because you pull everybody's lesson of what you're not getting yourself towards you. You know, so you get, I don't want to go in that, because this can be just desserts, you see, just desserts. Justice, seeking, if you're seeking justice, you won't get justice. It's when you're not seeking it, that's how you manifest, because you live presently with a clear thought and a clear mind. When you seek justice, if you have appearance of pride of blame, if people do, to get back of what was going with the story of what I'm channeling, you know, if you do that, you don't get justice. This person doesn't get their just dessert, you know, because you're still in it. You have to be out of it to get the lesson, for the karma to subside, to not think about it, and that's when it's gone and you can move on. Until you can move on, if this person's still in your energy field of your thought, not your feelings, your thoughts, then you don't get your lesson, and it chases you. You see, you can't run from a rabid dog. It will hunt you down. It will chase you, you know, and people will chase you, and you will not understand why, because you can't run from a lesson, because you'll attract another lesson, you see. So through society of belief, you have to believe in your own one's, like, true intentions is really what I'm picking up. True intentions, because you do have a lot of, like, 3-3-3-2, and you did have this very much so of the 3 witches, you know. So if that's not actual witchcraft, that is pure manifestation. That's what I'm saying. The thought is everything. People don't seem to realize how powerful the mind is. When you get in tune with your true intentions, you can manifest great things into your lives. And that can also be noticed as witchcraft. Because if you have complete appearance of pride and blame, you're manifesting something, right? Because that's why it comes back as a review and you can't let go. So it's an addiction to something, okay? Could be drinking too much or something, okay? We're going to go over variables, Virgo, right? We're having a close-up one-to-one, right? But do you see what I'm saying? In order to manifest purity, you have to manifest from clear intentions, because you have to manifest things as you already have them to live presently. You have to manifest presently of stuff that you already have. You have to be grateful for what you have. If not, as a kid, you get a backhander. Don't be so disrespectful, and don't be, right? Do you see what I'm saying? We have to live presently be grateful for all the things that you already have. That's what you're manifesting. The future is not yet written. The past is history, right? So it's a mystery of the future. So the future will meet you as you meet the future. That's why you have to live presently, that the future, you already have it, right? Because it's not written. So you already have the future ahead of you. So if you can manifest that you already have it presently, you will reach your goal in the end. There could be a reaching energy. I keep picking that up with people. Fertile, some of you could be fertile. So be careful if you do go out drinking, because things can happen. Okay? But we don't know. Who knows the future, right? Who knows the future, Virgo? Hey, listen, but the best thing you can ever do is a Virgo seek out a Pisces for great advice, and a Pisces seeks out Virgo for great advice, because they're opposite, Because you go one step forward, 2 steps back. Paula Abdul, right? 2 steps forward, I really love to go forever. So you might be listening to that at a disco. If you go to a disco and you go out and that song comes on, Paula Abdul, or someone's called Paula, right? Or you play Paul, or Abdullah, or something, right? Because this could be like King Joffrey Joffar, right? Or something like that. But generally, Paula Abdul, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. So you could have something wrong with your feet. So you might be listening to Tiger Feet. Tiger Feet. Someone's got tiger feet. Someone's a tiger. It could be Leo energy for some people. Someone's a tiger. That's what I'm saying. To a cat, right? If it's like Leo, they're a predator, right? It doesn't have to be. They could have Leo in the chart, maybe. Right? But they're a predator. That's what they mean. Predatorial. Predatorial. So someone might be protecting their children or protecting their home from this energy. Is a protector. Well, regardless of it being Leo. But someone has this protection now. They are guided protectedly. They are protected under their home. So they might have, like, this is what I'm fucking saying, bruv. Someone might have salt in 4 corners of the room, of their house, 4 corners of their house, and they're doing like, they're either doing spells or they're just doing natural healing stuff, that's what I'm saying. People don't flip the fuck out and say, fuck, someone's casting spells, I don't know, but I think. Don't give it enough power. Don't give power to it, no. But you still generally protect yourself. So if you're naturally seeking, Susan, if you're naturally seeking natural, because this can really represent natural, natural healing stones, natural guidance, natural healing oneself, but going out and generally feeling really good and manifesting well through how you feel around family and friends. But if this is an overindulgent energy, then be careful when you go out, that's what I'm saying. Your intentions have to be pure. So let's see. So what's the 2 of Wands? The 2 of Wands. So we've got Sagittarius energy. Now this person could have definitely an influctuational balance of their emotions now. Through their head, they realise that they could well be very tempted to either still go outside of this connection because you have a leading card of 3, okay, and a 2, right, that they could be healing from. Some of them are actually healing from whatever this is going on, okay. If not, for some people, they could be tempted to lose their fucking mind, because this is obviously our temper, right? That's why it's temperance. So just because it's water, it don't mean your emotions, it means your temper, because everything comes from the mind. 3 here, okay? So 1, they could have Sagittarius in their chart, maybe. If not, it means that they could well lose their temper. When this energy here, like I said, while we're channeling, if this is not pure intentions, it winds this person up. And if you do it purposely, retrograde brings them back. What you manifest is what you get. That's what I'm saying. As good as you give is as good as you get. And if what you give is what you get, well, that's what you get. If you're doing it on purpose. So obviously, manifesting pure and getting out of this connection, what do you do? Right? So why am I teaching? Someone could be a teacher, like, or you've met at a teaching school or something. Teacher, right? But if not, I think this energy is getting wound up. Wind them up. Could be a fucking DJ at Prodigy or something. It could be a Prodigy. They could be your prodigy. Your prodigy. So let's see. One more card for Temperance, please. One more card for Temperance. Where's Temperance here? So there they go. Bosh, they come in with another offer. And they come in with a golden buzzer. A golden ticket. A golden ticket. Listen, if this... I mean, why the fuck is this leading card 3 for? You know? If this leading card 3 is a bad number, because 3 is the magic number, there's magic involved, bruv. I mean, who the fuck is casting spells? Jesus Christ. Oh, dear. Why do I have to channel such stuff where people are going to literally start playing? Oh, I don't care if you fuck. I'm a channeler, right? But the golden buzzer, the golden ticket. Someone up in this stuff here is literally casting spells to manifest this person to give them an opportunity back into this third party. That's what I said right from the beginning when I was channeling messages without tarot cards. There's nothing up my sleeve, right? Sorry. Listen, when I start channeling, I've got no idea that the channel is still open and shit just comes out of my mouth. I think I'm probably still doing it, am I? Oh my God. Oh my God, I am so sorry, Virgo. You're going to have to excuse me, and you're going to have to take whatever messages for a message. Listen, I'm a conduit, right? I am a conduit for you, for for people. So someone's a people pleaser. But anyway, somebody is manifesting this golden ticket to get them to offer that it's either attraction, right, is attracted to this energy, or one, it's law of attraction and someone's trying to manifest law of attraction and you either realise you're doing it or you don't, right? So that's still witchcraft, right? Well, in a manner, because it's manifesting. So you're either very well manifested, or this person's very well manifested, right? Or they're actually doing fucking witchcraft. Or they've got no idea that they are. Sorry, Virgo. But if somebody is doing witchcraft, you've got to be very fucking careful, because you've sold your soul to the devil. And I don't want to put the shits at people, but you've sold your soul to the devil. So you owe something, right? If you take something that you're not supposed to have, until you get the lesson, because somebody might supposed to be with somebody else, right? And I'm sorry, but if that is a known law fact, of which it is, of karmic law, if that is a known fact, then you've sold something. So you owe something, you know, because you've taken it of what, something that you're not supposed to have or get, which is the lesson that you're supposed to have got, which is why it can lead to a lot of shit, because you sold your soul to the devil, and you will constantly owe something until you've paid your debt to society, or paid your debt. So someone could be in debt of society, maybe. The Society, another film, a horror film, Society. It was a school teacher. It was at a school, it was a swimming pool called Society. Swimming instructor or a swimmer. Someone's a swimmer or something, or they've got, sorry, oh my god, or they've got good swimmers. Sorry Virgo, I fucking do apologise. What the shit, man. Someone's either got one, good swimmers, or two, they are Olympic swimmer or something like that. But the film Society was a horror film, and it was about a teacher that had gone, I think it was a teacher, I don't know. But there were students, right? There were students, and the society was going like ballistic around them. There was society was going a bit like, whew, fucking hell. And they were trapped in this school. Look it up on YouTube. It's called Society. It was a horror film. It was a long time ago, but it's called Society, right? Society. Sorry. But it was to do with children and teachers and stuff. It was, but it was a fucking horror film. It's a horror show. I love being a channeler. I do. I really do. I enjoy being a conduit. It's great. But sometimes I forget how much pain and torment some people go through. Torment, again, you see, someone's tormenting. Tormenting. What's this Three of Cups? Oh, see? There you go. There you go, Virgo. What the hell are you up to? Tormenting. Someone's torment. This is a tease, right? This is someone that plays games. Torments. Torments. They're manifesting this through, you know, this is someone also of, like I've been saying through readings lately, this can be like seprophilia. This is someone that's attractive, but attracted to one's emotional intelligence. Because this can be someone that's very intellectual to not play games, right? But it's still a game player or a game changer, right? So it's two spins. They can either be a game changer and they're changing the game up, but if they're changing the game on purpose, okay, seeking attention, then what goes around comes around. 5, you know, 5 and 3 and 3, and you've got fucking shit numbers all over. Someone plays, this is not all of you, Virgo, it really isn't, but some people intentions are not real. They're manifesting things that are not real. Thank you. They're manifesting things that are not real. Now, they're either one doing it on purpose, right? Or they're teasing someone on purpose for them to come back for them to tell them to piss off. For some. Or they're going out. Because like, this person's coming out. They're coming out. And they're loud. They're coming out loudly. Very much loudly. And they're coming out. Okay? Now, when they're out, this could be someone that's coming out the, you know, could be a cross-dresser or someone, but, or they like dresses or something, but, or not. But they're coming out. And they get into like fucking arguments when they're drunk. They get into like a crowd and a crowd gathered, and then they tell people to piss off. Because I want this energy. But I'm in denial that I want this energy because I might do it when I've had a lot of drink. And then when I do, this person comes in with a fucking huge golden buzzer. Oh my god, I've just manifested this back into my life. Now, was it on purpose? Or Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman? Was it or not? Fuck. Sorry, Virgo, I'm going to get some blame through this one. It's gone on for 40 minutes. What the hell? Right, so enough's enough. I'm going to continue channeling, right? And we're going to see. Now, when we go in between it, so for a start, stop, whoa, don't, no. Right, so if you want a personal reading, okay, they can be spot on for you, and your reading lasts for about an hour or more, okay, and I dig right into your situation, okay? I can do whatever spread you want, but I normally look into your partner, and I look into a general good spread for you as well, and your partner, and look see what's going on with them and you, okay? So I can do that. So if you want one of those, the link's in the description for the email. Now this reading will be over on Vimeo and also Patreon. Patreon, your monthly's there, so you get to watch everything. Your monthly is a good way of breaking now this down. Someone's having a breakdown. But break down. It breaks down individual paths so you can relate them both. That's the whole idea. And that's why Vimeo, Patreon is so cheap. Because you have an opportunity to watch as many things as you like, and there's just one tier and you can have access to everything. And I will hopefully be going live over there at some point, or maybe YouTube. But I'm also hopefully going to get around to doing bi-weeklies, but it might be the last part of May, depending when I get all these signs done. But I will do them in earth, air, fire, water, okay? And then you can watch that and just watch yours if you like. But I'm thinking very much of just doing that on Patreon. So I will let people know that I'm doing it on YouTube, but it will be over on Patreon. Okay? Depends on my time. I'm a one-man band and I try to run fucking life. That's life. That's what all the people say. Shot down in May. Some of you could have been shot down in May, bruv. Could have been shot down in May. I'm picking up this is like President Kennedy. I don't know why. Like Kennedy. President Kennedy. The presidential suite, the ensuite, bruv. I'm going to start channeling over on one of those links, and I'll hopefully see you there in a second. Okay, guys, peace.